why Infernal is the best fraction for the guild boss, and there is two main reasons. Since if we see the world ranking, we're going to see everything here is Infernal. Funny enough, everything here is Infernal teams everywhere. So the first reason is actually what this fraction is providing you. I have both commanders from Infernal Fraction, so I'll just jump on the first one, which is Twin Field. Now, Twin Field, if we check the skills, we're going to see when word Twin Field casts the Meteoric Strike, which is ultimate, so you can actually synchronize all the ultimates together. All fraction allies get penetration increase, which is 30%, pretty juicy, critical rate increase 20%, and critical damage, which is 30% for 10 seconds. Like this, you can combine all your ultimates together and you can fire up on specific moment, and you can broke shield of the Nightmare 4, for example. You can do massive damage. This is one of the things that Infernal actually are good at. But since I actually have a Nightmare Fraction, I use Nightmare Fraction because I just don't have enough heroes for the Inferno. From the Nightmare I have Abomination, Arrogance, Valeria, many other heroes. Who else do I have actually? I have Volca and stuff like this, and I have Theodore, of course, as my Fraction ward. But if we check his skills, it's 30% chance to landing an extra hit, and of course some attack speed. All the wards has awesome passives as a ward skill, but the Infernal has something that is going to boost you when you cast your ultimate. This is the first main point. Of course I have also Pyrus, he's the other ward from Infernal. I just have to find him. Since I have Twin Field, I didn't actually level up this bad boy, but still. Destruction command, all fraction allies get penetration increase for 10 seconds, and this is the destruction command. Basically, Infernal commanders is combined and bring big boost at the ultimate time. This is one of the main reasons Infernal are on the top, because you can synchronize your heroes. The next point why actually Infernals are on the top is heroes. Now if I check, for example, I would just give a Nightmare Fraction, but you can pick any fraction. If I go to the Nightmare Fraction, we're going to see this is ground units. Theodore and Rat is ground units. Here we have one that is actually not ground unit. This is very insane hero. Hasut, sorry. And going further, still not many range heroes. This is now epic heroes, we have range. If I pick something else, maybe from, I don't know, from this fraction, okay, here we don't have that many heroes. But yeah, if you check all the rest of the fractions, maybe I'll check Valkyria fraction, the Northrend. Now Northrend, yeah, they can have some ground units and some range units, but in general the power of these units is not that big. In same time, the Infernal fraction have pretty decent ground units and they have pretty decent range units. What I mean by that is, yeah, we have Twin Field, which is going to be the hero that is going to provide the boost. After this, Nocturne, Infernal, Kex, Infernal. Also, who else do we have here? Sometimes I see Siwas, but right now we don't see any Siwas here. Okay, this is world ranking. Infernal, this is Setram. This lady here, Zilitu with costume, Infernal. So we have one ground, one range DPS. We go to the Siwas. Okay, Siwas actually is not from Infernal, it's from Piercer, and Piercer are pretty not that great fraction. We have Hex, which is Infernal, so the main damage here is going to come from Zilithu, it's going to come from Setram, and you can, and Hex. I think this is going to be the main damage here. This one was okay, maybe this one is a healer. So if we check the status, Zilitko, okay, Siwas is very great hero for a single target. He have pretty decent damage. That's why you're going to see Siwas everywhere, also in the teams, even though he's not from the Infernal team. But here we have Zilitko, Hex, and Setram. Rest of the heroes, like you see, they maybe do 1 or 3%. And this is the great thing here. Maybe I can check the second team. Again, we have Siwas and same hero. This is the great of the Infernal, that they have pretty decent range and ground. But why is this? It's just because you need also Duores. Now Duores is something that is Infernal. I think here they use Howl, but in general, yeah, Duores is very decent pick. She's Infernal, so she's going to get some extra boost, like 10% of the attributes. But Duores can cover only 3 cubes in the ground and some cubes in the, like 3-4 cubes on the range places when you place her on the guild boss. Just 3 on the ground and like 1 2 3 4 5 6 on the range posts. And this is very important because your main weapon is going to be Duores. Now Duores is going to perform the bigger boost when you cast your Twin Field spell and boost the rest of the hero damage, and you're going to get one pretty juicy hit. Something that, for example, is very hard for me to create with the Nightmare Fraction. They're mostly grounded unit. I can only cover 3 grounded units, and this is very important. Everything is around the Duores, and the good thing for Infernal is they have pretty decent single shooters from the range and the ground unit. So yeah, this is the response of which fraction, why the Infernal fraction is the best fraction for the guild boss. Let me know in the comments what you think, and of course see you in the next video.